Yo, what's going on, guys? So, in the theme of theory crafting, for at least this week, maybe a few weeks, we're going to be theory crafting builds for you guys and trying to make builds that a lot of you guys run. So, in this video, we're going to be going over staff and dagger. And if you guys find anything useful, enjoyable, entertaining, or just interesting, make sure to drop a sub, leave a comment, leave a like. It is absolutely free and it really does help the channel out. And we post every single week multiple times. So if you guys want to keep up with everything that I post, make sure you guys do that. But let's jump straight into it. So we're going to be here on Questlog GG for basically the rest of the video, as it is theory crafting. But as you guys can see, we have everything set up for this build. And first, let's go over all the gear that you're going to want to run. So for what I would run would be the Fochi staff and the Burkant's daggers. These ones are incredible for DPS. The runes are basically the same, as well as the resonance for pretty much every build. Skill damage, mana efficiency, and mana regen. These are going to allow you to do the most damage while also keeping self-sustain up pretty much. It's very, very good. As it goes for armor, we are running the Crown Skull of Victory. Again, this is just such a good helmet to run. It's basically the best you can run for DPS. As it goes for armor, you're going to want to run the Chosen Vanquisher 2-piece and the Void 2-piece. I actually did end up doing the math on this the last video we made for staff. And the Transcendent set, it does, what was it? 4% more on the lower end of the damage, but on the higher end of the damage, this four set actually does more. So this is why I recommend doing these. As it goes for the cape, the Howling is going to be your go-to. You can obviously run the Arch Boss, but not too many people are going to get the Frozen Arch Boss cape. As it goes for jewelry, it's pretty much the same as before. We have the Death Knell Gorget, the Bracelet of Violent Undertow, the Band of Ancestors' Blood, the Ring of Celestial Light, and the Hero Legacy's Warbelt. And if you guys need to know the traits for it, you can either come to this page, which will be in the description, or you can just pause at any point to see exactly what you need to run for traits. Now, as it goes for skills, this is basically the rotation I would use. I had a little difficulty getting specializations correct on here. I did want to get damage on Fatal Stigma and a couple other things, but as it goes for staff has a decent amount of specializations for it. But basically everything is required on here. But again, you can try to play around with it, maybe get damage on Fatal Stigma. But personally for me, the reason why I don't have it is because like Fatal Stigma and Judgment Lightning, I don't have any specializations, is because those are sort of the weakest ones out of them all. Like Chain Lightning, you do less damage, but the cooldown is like a fifth of it, so you're doing 430% versus 700%, but I can put in like 5 Chain Lightnings before I can do a Judgment Lightning, and the same goes for Fatal Stigma. It's good, but you can definitely have better with these specializations. But again, it can be up to choice. This is exactly what I run for specializations. You can copy it down. You can look on the page, but there is basically very little room for improvement on this, if any. Just because the Meteor Shower, you want these. Frenzied Sword Dance, you want these. Ice Spear, you want these. Basically everything you need / want. So this is what it would be for the specializations. And as it goes for mastery, not much has changed compared to my other builds. Sort of a copy paste, but basically we're trying to do as much damage as we possibly can. So that's why we have it built towards the damage tree, the attack tree, and then we have some other like self-sustains and damages in there. And then the overall mastery is pretty straightforward, getting more damage all the way through. As it goes for the daggers, same thing here. I would highly recommend. This one though is up to you how you want to go about it, but more than likely you're going to be close range, but you have two weapons which have the best light attack in the game. I would argue that the daggers is a little bit better just because it is 150% instead of 140%, but it depends. If you're at range, you can use the range. If you're close, you can use the light attack for the daggers to be close, but it's pretty much the same. The only thing is, the only reason why I guess I would say you'd mainly want to do close range is because you get the self sustain from Bloodseeker, which heals for 5% of melee crit. So if you can get close, you can heal yourself quite a bit with this. And this is pretty much standard for all DPS builds for daggers. As it goes for artifacts, again, like I say in basically every video for builds, not too much to go over because the RNG for artifacts are incredible. So that's why I just did the top 3 for all these. I just couldn't be bothered. But if you can, try to go things that either improve upon stats that you already have really, really well, or if you want to complement things that you don't have a lot of, you can obviously try to go for that. But either way, for damage, you're going to want to obviously do the Chaos Harbinger set. Critical damage and critical chance, there's nothing better than this. And again, for the substats, it's really up to you what your preference is for either the damage ones or the defense ones. But I'm not going to go too in depth into that because, well, again, the RNG is way, way, way too much. Let me know what you guys think in the comments if you guys enjoy the build. And if you guys want to see a build that you guys run, I'm more than happy to make it. We're in the theory crafting stage. There's not too much going on in Throne that warrants a guide or tips and tricks or anything like that. So more than happy to make a build for you. But let me know in the comments what you guys want to see, and make sure you guys leave a sub, leave a like. It is absolutely free, and it really does help the channel out. And this way you guys get to keep up with all my content. I do post every single week. So if you guys want to keep up with me, make sure you guys do that. But other than that, that is all I have for you guys. So I hope each and every one of you guys has a wonderful, wonderful day. And as always, take care. And I'll talk to you guys later.